I'm Delaney.
I'm Sophie.
And I'm Savannah.
And this is Standard 27, solving exponential and logarithmic equations and inequalities.
During this standard, you will learn different laws to help you do this and learn how to solve these equations.
Exponential equations is one in which a variable occurs in the experiment. Both sides of the equation have the same base. Inequality is a relation that holds between two values when they are different.
Standard 27, solving exponential and logarithmic equations and inequalities. Problem 1. E to the 3 minus 5x equals 16. So the instructions are to find the solution of the equation correct to 4 decimal places. So first we're going to take the natural log, since we have e here, and it's going to be natural log of 16 equals 3 minus 5x, using the natural log rule. And then what we do is we can do natural log of 16 minus 3, subtracting it from this side, which then would equal negative 5x. So then once we divide by negative 5, we have natural log 16 minus 3 divided by negative 5, which equals x. And then you plug all of this right here into your calculator. And for a final answer, you get x equals 0.0455. Problem 2. Log of 9, x minus 5, plus log of 9, x plus 3 equals 1. So then you have log of 9, x minus 5, times x plus 3, because you have the same base in your log, and since you're adding, these two are multiplied, and equals 1. Okay, so then you're going to take this 9, bring it over. So you have 9 times 1 equals x minus 5 times x plus 3. So then once you multiply these across, you have 9 equals x squared minus 2x minus 15. And then once you subtract this 9 to make it 0 so you can factor, you're going to have x squared minus 2x minus 24. So then after factoring, I found the product and sum, and I got 0 equals x minus 6, x plus 4. And then you get x equals 6 or negative 4. But you're not done here. You need to go back and check what works in the log. And once you figure it out, since you have x here, and when you plug in negative 4 minus 5 would be a negative, which makes the log negative, which you can't do. So then you can cross out this negative. Plugging back the 6 in, it works. So then the final answer would be x equals 6. Problem 3. Log 17 of negative 11x minus 2 equals log 17 of x squared plus 26. So then we know that the base of this log is the same since we have 17 and 17. So what we can then do is simplify this just to negative 11x minus 2 equals x squared plus 26. And cancel those out. Okay, so then what I did is I then brought them all over to one side. So I got x squared plus 11x plus 28 equals 0 once you bring that over. And then after factoring, since this is the product, this is the sum, I got x plus 7, x plus 4 equals 0. So then it would be x equals negative 7, negative 4. Once again, you're not done. You have to go back and check both. Plug negative 7 in, works. Plug negative 4 in, works. So then you know that both of them work. And x could be negative 7 or negative 4.
Problem 4. 4 to the x plus 1 is equal to 5 to the x. So using the log formula on the left side only, you're going to move the 4 over to the log base over here. So it's going to be x plus 1 equals log 4, 5 to the x. And then since the exponent can also be used as a coefficient, you're going to move the coefficient, or the exponent to the coefficient. So x plus 1 is equal to x log 4 of 5. And then you're going to solve log 4 of 5 in your calculator, which is going to be equal to x 1.161. X plus 1. And then you're going to subtract an x from each side. In doing that, you're going to get 1 is equal to 0.161x. And then you're going to divide each side by 0.161x. And your answer is going to be x is equal to 6.2. Problem 5. Solve the following inequality for x. Answer in interval notation. Log, not this kind of log,
Props to Kisner.
x plus 2 minus 2 is less than negative 1. So you're going to move the negative 2 over, so it would be positive 2 over here, which will equal to just 1. So that's a log x plus 2 is less than 1. And then when there's no base of the log, it's base 10. And using the formula of logs, you can move the base 10 over here, making it log x plus 2 which is equal to, this is 10 base 1. X plus 2 is less than 10. And then you move the 2 over, to make it an inequality, which will make it negative 2 is less than x, but 8 is greater than x, giving you the answer negative 2 and 8.